I started going to volleyball games with my daughters about 4 years ago. And it started out as a thing to do with my daughters on a Saturday afternoon. We'd go to USD women's volleyball games, University of San Diego. And they're really an excellent team. They're always a top 20 team, and it's a fun environment and a cool thing to do. And of course, I kind of started going overboard with it pretty quickly, and now I'm like a huge, rabid volleyball fan, carrying forward my huge sports fandom from when I was a kid into adulthood here in this new world. My daughters, though, they actually took it to another level last year. Last year, one day I was driving them down to a game, and they were real quiet in the back seat, which isn't too unusual, but they were super quiet, and I kind of noticed it, but was enjoying it. And I got down to Mission Valley and pulled up to our parking spot at USD, and I look around behind me, and my daughters had smuggled into the car some face paint, and they had painted their faces with USD. And in addition to that, they'd made this crappy little sign. Literally, it was a scrap of cardboard with USD Toreros scrawled across it. And this is how we went into the game that Saturday. The players saw them because it's easy to sit where you want there, and so we usually sit pretty close to the players. And they saw the girls, and of course they just loved it, and they were all pointing it out to each other. And look at the two little girls who have their faces painted with USD. And then so that was that, and we got home, and on the way home, I think I told them that their sign was kind of crappy. That was just a scrap of cardboard, and they took it as a challenge, I think, and because they are both like really, really artistic, and they made these signs. So over the course of the season, they made a sign. They made excellent signs, big signs for every player on the team with these alliterative names. Like there's a lady named Hannah who plays, so that her sign says Hammer and Hannah, and then there's another sign for a player whose name is Fiad, and her sign says Fiad on fire. In addition to making the signs, they started making making a poster, and they made this poster with every player on the team on the poster. There are 13 players on the team. And again, my daughters are pretty brilliant artists, and they made this beautiful poster. Well, over the course of the season, by interacting with the players, one of the players asked to have her picture taken with my daughters, and then in the course of having her picture taken with my daughters, she offered to babysit them. Now imagine your biggest sports hero, or if you're not a sports fan, imagine your favorite childhood author offering to babysit you. My daughter's heads about popped off, and we did in fact have her babysit. And when she came and babysitted, my daughter showed her the poster, and then she said, "That poster is awesome." My daughter said, "We want to give it as a gift to the team." The player went and told the coach, and the coach invited my daughters into the locker room before the game. So my daughters have, through being fans of USD Volleyball, and this is really all they know. They don't know any other sport. I mean, just imagine you're a fan of whatever, the San Diego Chargers, and that's all you know. And so that is it. So this is it for them, and they are getting in the locker room. They are having a babysitter, and they are texting with this player, and it's just been an amazing thing. And it all began with them painting their faces, and I have never done that in my life, and they've never seen that in their life. I don't know where they got that idea, but they got that idea, and it's taken something that was an enjoyable father-daughter experience for us to go watch games on Saturday afternoon, and just made it like one of the really wonderful things that they are going to remember for the rest of their life.